feared for my life. I need to get this off the heat. I'm so scared.
Okay, not so bad. Okay, let's review what just happened.
No. I think we just toss them on now. Bro, you're playing with fire.
I'm playing with water. There's no fire right now. This might be bad.
Alright, we're good.
Okay, it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Helson led me through a journaling session earlier today. It took about 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, and it was prompted with what have I been doing well, what are my goals, and where do I see myself going, what do I need to do to improve. Now, I haven't done one of these in a while. I used to do something similar over the summer. I didn't realize all the changes that were going on in my mind and all the questions I had for myself. I wrote down everything from the current projects that I'm working on with my current clients, what I want to be doing, and my current activities, everything that is relevant to today and where I see my future going. Ultimately, it came down to clarifying what the big picture is. What do I want to accomplish by the end of 2020? Then once that's clarified, figuring out how to get there. This is something that I felt would be extremely valuable to share and also leverage YouTube as an accountability platform for myself. The way Helson broke it down to me was that life is like a game of dominoes. On the right, you have the largest, the biggest, the baddest domino in the game, at least for the game of 2020. Then over on the far left, you have the smaller dominoes. The smaller dominoes are what I have now. Those are my current activities. Things like vlogging, my freelance projects, the things that I'm trying to do with real estate, my side projects, those all add up as the small dominoes. The way the game works is that the small dominoes can't knock down the biggest domino. At most, a small domino can knock over something twice its size. Knowing what small dominoes I have now, I need to determine a path for me to knock down a slightly bigger domino and then a slightly bigger domino and so on, up until I can finally knock down the biggest domino by the end of 2020. From here, we had to figure out what was the biggest domino actually, what is that goal, as well as what are the smaller dominoes that I need to knock over in order to get to that big one. I knew the first domino would be to consistently earn 5.1K per month. How I determined what I wanted the biggest domino to be was based on my experience with the Dropping In project. That sizzle, working with an amazing team, with amazing talent, and having that time with all the right equipment. As far as video projects go, that one excited me the most. And I'm also the most proud of it. I would say that's some of my best work. And in the future, that's what I want to do. I want to keep pushing myself to do projects like that really push me to become a better videographer, director, editor, everything. And it is just so engaging and exciting to be a part of those types of projects. So the biggest domino is to specifically and only do those types of projects. Now, I understand that small companies don't have the budget to do those types of work. Those types of projects are actually in the six-figure budget range, which is where I need to be. And that's the biggest domino. I knew the first domino would be to earn 5.1K per month consistently. From there, I wanted to transition to doing lower quantities but higher production values for video projects. Super cinematic, super dramatic, super emotional, and the best content I've ever created. Obviously easier said than done, but that's the timeline. Now, the key question that popped up was, what does amazing content look like for each level? So when I have a small budget, what does amazing content look like for that? And then a larger one at 10,000, at 25,000, at 50,000, and at 100,000. That's something I don't necessarily have the answer to now. Like, I see in my head what that looks like, but in terms of bulleting it out, that's something I need to work on over the next couple weeks. We identified that some of the key components to achieving the next milestone include 1, having the right team at the right time, 2, creating amazing content at each step, and 3, building long-lasting growth relationships. We determined that the most important piece was building those relationships. My immediate objective is to create a detailed plan outlining the rest of the year on my journey to achieve knocking down that last domino. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video.